Hello? Hey guys, it's your good old pal Empty Hero, and my god, I fucking hate the evil within this game. Sucks fucking ass. Why did you vote for it? It's a long story, but I got the week off of work, so we're gonna do a little mini stream tonight. I can't stream tomorrow like I normally do, so I'll do a couple hours tonight. Then we'll finish this log of shit of a game probably Sunday night. But you know the routine. Gonna put on some music, gonna drop a deuce, grab a coffee. I'll see you guys in about 5-10 minutes.
You gotta be fucking. You gotta be fuck. What the fuck is going on?
Shithead in my cock shed, 64 in my wife's a whore. Sit alone in a race car bed, 'cause I'm scared of the flu. Spot loss, such a cost. Joe showed hoes, who's the boss? I'm a bitch that won't be missed, because my music blew. Rogan, please fuck my wife in her cum canoe. I need someone to fuck my gross butthole too. I want none of my butt, and I'm about to splooge. Rogan, please fuck my wife. I'm a bitch-ass boomer. Rogan, please fuck my wife. I'm a cum consumer. Spotify spat in my eye. Ate shit like a hot cream pie. Doesn't mean that much to me to keep the right to choose. My balls have never dropped. On my chin, the foreskin's plopped. My shot at a comeback flopped, gobbling past goo. Rogan, just fuck up my life. I am not like you. I need TV to tell me what I should do. I wanna look in my eyes and you can tell I'm a stooge. Rogan, fuck my wife, fuck my life, you little bald midlet. Just shove your head up my ass. I'm retarded, Canadian, and gay. That's redundant, I know. Just slide your thumb in my butthole. Ow!
Can you please shut the fuck up?
Whoa, please fuck Claire Leon. Whoa, please link Claire some schlong. You fuck my sister Claire tonight. Oh, her flat ass in Gash would still be tight. I need a nephew. Please give Claire all of your goo. You have to do it for the Redfield line. Once I thought your penis poop was gone in a sock or shot in a wong. That oriental slut who's cut in bus for rental can't help us continue the Redfield line. Whoa, please fuck Claire Leon. Whoa, please sling Claire some schlong. That voice you're hearing in your balls, telling you to shoot goo in her walls. Her eggs won't last long. Please, Leon, give us some dong. We need some hot cum for the Redfield line. Maybe this won't turn out so well. She queefs with mistrust. Just ignore the smell. Maybe I've been humping too hard. but it smells like farts, and it's more than I hope for. Who knows how great she can take a load of? Maybe I'll be sorry for your chode. She needs the protein that you hide inside of your peanut. She's craving your creep for the red feline. I smelled rotten fish twixt her legs. I said to my Claire, fumigate your eggs. Now I know that you don't have the eggs. You can just spread her legs, fill her with mayonnaise. I don't care what birth defect it brings her. I'll fuck her shitless the way siblings. I give her the cream pie. I think you ought to know that I intend to breed you for the red feline. Whoa, please fuck Claire Leon. Whoa, please sling Claire some schlong. Whoa, please fuck Claire Leon. Whoa, please sling Claire some schlong. Whoa, please fuck Claire Leon.
And the bad guys.
How I long for the touch that was stolen from me. No satin caresses on my dick so tiny. And oh, those who laughed and then drove her from me are jealous of my love for mummy scrunchies.
All the women who hated and turned me away will never know how I could churn their pussy. And so I retire with the one who loves me and spend all my days humping mummy scrunchies.
For the ones who conspired to tear me down, just because me knob's red like the nose of a clown, they'll never know love that's so pure and so free, tying off me nuts with mummy scrunchies.
Yeah, I crank off to Germans 'cause they're me all night. Don't care what is normal, I know what feels right. For all those who bullied and kept trolling me, one day you will lose me like mummy scrunchies.
I drink my own pee.
Tell me the cuck story.
A butt-luck cuck schlupped up to a buck and said, I'm not a squirrel, but I'll nibble your nuts. And if you don't like that, it can't get much worse, but at least you're not Anthony Birch. And the man at the stand, he looked back at the man who walked up to the stand with his cock in his hand. And when he looked at the man who walked up to the stand with a tiny inadequate penis in his hand, he said, hey, little boy, what you talking about? I can't understand your voice with my nuts in your mouth. And if you don't mind, could you spit them out? They're getting kind of stinky inside your mouth. And Anthony Birch, he just started to lurch, and out of his butt, his nuts started to squirt. And everybody saw, as his eyes closed, out of his butt rolled a bunch of egg rolls. And everybody said, why was that there? Anthony Birch just said, why would you care? And then when they said, why their hair on the egg rolls? I'm going to complain to the manager, because you shouldn't have hair on your egg rolls. They should be delicious, full of vegetables, and nobody should have a pube in their butt, because that's quite gross. And I'll tell you what, Anthony Birch writes some memes, because he works on some terrible games, and nobody wants to hire him again, because his wife sucked on 5 different flavors of dick. Also, she likes to take a pee-pee in the place where she shits, and also her tits, they smell like some old, smelly old balls, because I rubbed my smelly old balls on her tits a couple times. Scooby-Doo.
You gotta
Okay,
be fucking.
guys,
You gotta be
hold
fuck. What the fuck is going on?
I had to let that play again. I love that clip. Now we have a couple of callers who who want to talk. We have Fushu and apparently King of Pole, but I can see they both have themselves muted. But before we bring Fuzz in, it's been literally, I think, 5-6 months since we've talked to Fuzz on stream. We gotta play his intro song.
Cake and pie and chocolate and sweets, that is what
Fujo
likes to eat. All for himself, he ain't sharing a bit. That's why he has tits, he's a fat piece of shit. Cake and pie and chocolate and sweets, that
Alright, one more time.
is what
Fujo
likes to eat. All for himself, he ain't sharing a bit. That's why he has tits, he's a fat piece of shit.
What other Fuzzhow clips do I have?
I drink my own pee.
Here he's drinking
I
his
drink my own pee.
Hey Fuzz, what do you say when you see a little girl?
Oh, wow. Child erotic. Child belly and chest erotic.
Hey Fuzz, what do you tell your mom when she asks you what you want to drink?
Give me the butter.
Fat fuck. Alright, I'm gonna patch them in and start this fucking awful game up. Jeez, I will finish this game, uninstall it, and I'm starting a new subfolder in my Steam library called Never Play This Hunk of Shit Again. Ugh, terrible game. Alright, where'd I put Discord? Hello?
Hello.
Hello! How you doing,
Also,
Fuzz?
say this empty.
Going on? What's happening, boys?
What's up, KOP? I'm sure you're happy this week, huh? Hey, did you just come back from a trip to fucking Portugal?
It's 10, baby! What you mean, boys? 5-star days all day! It's all I sleep,
All
drink,
day.
eat.
5 stars
5-star
circling his
days.
head as he just woozy.
5-star days! What you say to me?
Oh, did he cut out?
Oh, no! What happened?
Oh, you gotta keep in mind, King of Pole, there's an audio limiter on Discord. If you get too loud, it mutes you.
Well, how am I supposed to do my Ralph impression?
Do the immediate
Yeah.
post-beating impression where you don't talk
What you
too
say to
loud.
me, Empty? I'll come over there and I'll fuck your sister, boy! 5-star days!
No, he would dress up like my sister and then try to make me fuck my own sister.
Oh!
I'm your sister, Empty. I'm gonna have you fuck me.
That's right, boy.
What's the matter,
It's
Tony?
loyal.
Do you want to fuck me?
Disloyal!
Oh, he would make a good Scarface.
Well,
Oh, God.
Say goodnight
I don't
to the
wanna go-
fat guy.
I don't want to go too hard, Empty. He'll find a way to block you somewhere and call you a fat piece of shit or
Oh,
something.
look, I love Ralph. He's a mischievous, like a woodland creature. Like a wood nymph. Like, you ever watch the...
Rare
What,
breed.
wait, what was that movie, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? He's like the satyr in the cartoon version.
Yeah.
Also, no one's gonna hear you till I turn this down. This is super fucking loud.
Oh no.
Jesus, empty.
Which Resident Evil is this?
This is the Evil Within, which is it's like if you wanted to eat a steak and then somebody chewed up a steakum and then spat it in your mouth. The same thing as if you wanted to play Resident Evil and you had this hunk of shit instead. Yuck. I hate it.
He's just
So-
mad because he's not good at it.
How,
Wait,
that's
you're
like saying you're not good at gargling dog shit. Fuck you, Fuzz, you piece of garbage.
So what you're saying is you're describing Gemma's room. Got it. Okay. Thank you. Good enough.
No.
No, Cup. Okay, what do you want to be called? You have so many names.
I don't know. Just call me Brian. It's fine.
All right, Brian, Lion Brian, as they call him on the Kiwi Farms.
Oh,
Now that Ralph and Gator are enemies, are you gonna be friends with Gator finally?
I donated $5 to Flamenco and said, water under the bridge.
No, not
And,
Flamenco, Gator.
Yeah, well, Gator was on the show when I did that. It was
Look,
towards Gator.
give it 2 years, and Flamenco will be the new Ralph. He's gonna swell up like a tick, and he's gonna be just as mean. He's gonna be bullying Gator and making him work for free. Gator's the real goal.
Look, Gator should have got stuff in writing and got I think it's called a 1088 or a 1048. The contractors. contractor paperwork.
Oh, hey,
you know
look,
what I'm talking
I don't pay my co-host a fucking dime. Fuzz will tell you.
Yeah,
that.
I've done this for free.
Well, to be fair, supposedly, if you're going to take Gator at his word, you know, just on YouTube in 1 year alone, he made $100K, and that's not even including what he made off everything else. So
I could see that with the amount of super chats.
Yeah, the 100K. What box is the special K that he ate because he's fat?
Oh no,
he's a fat fuck.
You take that back, boy. I'll holler.
I don't want to dogpile on Ralph, but it's just so fun. I do like the guy.
I would. Bro,
Are you still gonna beat him up?
You still with me?
No, I don't need to anymore. So he flew to Portugal, right? So, okay, so he went to So Andy and him had the breakup, and then he was like, I'm going to rape your sister, Andy. And then for some reason he wanted to rape Quartering's wife. And he fired up a live stream, and he's like, I got the pantsuit pass. I'm going to bend Quartering's wife and Andy's sister over his table and inseminate them. They're going to take my cum.
I bet when I fuck you, I'll squeal like a piggy.
And then on a whim to own Andy Worski, he bought a plane ticket to Portugal to go find Andy Worski's sister, which was absolutely fucking crazy. So he bought that and he flew out there. Couldn't find her. He had a man purse, and
That's the important word.
He had. But his official story is he suddenly became Muhammad Ali reborn and fought off 4 guys.
Well, now he looks like current Muhammad Ali. Fucking retarded and swollen.
Even though he had no knuckle damage or bruising or anything else, just his face. His face was fucked. He got
float like a root beer float, and it stings when I blink.
That's right. And so Ralph's shark technique did not work out for him. And then Ralph got felted pretty hard. The actual probable story is Ralph was drunk, ran his fucking mouth off at a bar, and said he was a rich American, and someone beat his ass and took his money.
Oh, I thought
that's more realistic.
I thought he actually
that's what happened.
He tracked down Andy's sister and was gonna rape her, and he's fucking her in the ass, and then he reaches down to touch her pussy and realizes this isn't Andy's sister, it's Andy in a wig, and now I'm a gay homosexual, and he jumped in front of a bus. Fuck my ass. Make love to my ass.
Well, if you take the Coach Red Pill, meme, then that happened in Knoxville for sure. That's what Coach says. So.
Yeah, but Coach is also like a fucking degenerate psychopath with 40 billion cameras.
Fuzz, how would you know what kind of guy he is if you're not paying him $10 a month for him to tell you to, I don't know, to call women whores? What does that guy tell people?
That's right.
You gotta do push-ups and drink milk.
You have to treat women like a dog and feed them out of a dog bowl.
And you gotta treat dogs like a woman. Get over here.
Hey, I've seen facial abuse too. Thanks.
Yeah, you saw it in a mirror. They were coming on you.
Yeah.
You could just say no. You don't have to agree.
So that happened, and then Ralph got dabbed on, and then he fired up a stream with his face all fucked up, and he had surgery because they fucked his eye in half, and he's got a lazy eye now. And
yeah,
he's gonna get on
that's called an orbital. Orbital.
Yeah, orbital bone.
Yeah, those don't. They almost never heal right. Those things.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they have to put when he comes back, he's got to get surgery. That's if his eye doesn't pop out because he's so stupid. You're not supposed to fly after orbital bone surgery.
Oh yeah, he's gonna look like the black guy from the Boondocks. What's Uncle Ruckus?
He flew out today. Well, he flew out today, so his eyes probably he's got to be screaming in pain on that plane. But yeah, he flew out today, so the pressure's probably re-fucked it up, and he's gonna have to go and see a specialist anyways because his eye's drifting and.
What if instead of a specialist, it's a special guy who just has Down syndrome and he just squeezes his head like a lemon?
Okay, give me eyeball.
I'm gonna make you look. I'm gonna make you like me, and he makes him retarded.
Don't move, Ralph, and he just slams slams like a knife or something, like a scalpel straight to his eye. All right, we're gonna clean you out.
Oh, he gives him a lobotomy.
That'd be great. I don't know. Ralph's fucking. Christmas came early. I didn't even have to listen or do anything else. Ralph did it all himself. So. But he didn't learn a fucking thing. I mean, he still wanted to fight everybody in real life. It's great.
But wait, weren't you and PPP setting up a boxing match? Who are you gonna fight?
Yeah, all right. So Ralph challenged me to the Vegas Kill Stream boxing match, and he pulled way the fuck out. And then Pantsu threatened to have me shot with her shotgun. She has like a Mossberg shotgun.
Yeah, how about you shoot it with your shot of cum instead?
Yeah. So then she threatened to sent her dog on me if I showed up. And then Ralph one day, not too long ago, it was actually not too long, like a month ago, he went on stream and he shows this box of a fucking crossbow he bought, and he's like, any would-be intruders or anybody showing up my yard to box me, we'll meet the bow. You know, like some crazy. And like immediately when he did all that, like half the people in the group were like, "I'm not going anymore."
So wait, what? Was it a real crossbow or like one of their shitty pistol grip ones?
He bought a real crossbow. Like
so does he have
100.
Because those things need like 300 pounds of pull strength to load. I don't know if he could do that.
Right, he's got. Well, they usually come with string pullers, but he doesn't set or anything else. He just showed it on air that he had one now. That he bought one for self-defense reasons. Which
This is in
kind of
case
funny,
any small animals get in my yard. I'm hungry.
Right. Pretty entertaining, but yeah. So he bought that.
Yeah.
He bought that about like a month ago, and shit started waving around on stream. And
Brian, are you in your fucking car like you always are when you call and you fuck?
yes. So
Why?
I'm busy all the time.
You're always
I'm
in the
busy all
car.
time. I'm always busy.
You're like a homeless guy.
Do you live in
I'm
your
not
car?
Did you just strangle your wife and kids and you're running from the police? What are you always on the fucking car for?
All right, so I'm driving out to. There's a couple power lines that are down. And
I couldn't beat Ralph. I'm gonna beat you up, woman. Get over here.
That's right. That's right. Man.
It's not true.
That's right. It's not true. But no, I gotta go out to this emergency. A couple power lines went down, and they got us driving 2 hours out to go fix it. So,
Jesus.
but yeah. So we got like a street without no power.
Hey,
anyway,
you like
so,
this KOP? Did you hear Brit Bong got banned from YouTube today?
But all right. So we'll talk about. You want to talk about Brit Bong?
Yeah, let's do 5 minutes because he was bragging about getting Jamal banned last week. So Jamal said, "Okay, I'll just report you then, stupid." And he got outsmarted by a fucking literal brain damaged retard. Great fucking work, Jamal. That's genius.
So I started talking with Dominic a couple of months.
Oh, don't call him that. You're doxing him.
You're gonna take that spot. Fuck.
You gotta call him just a bitch nigga. That's just what he likes.
But no, well, so I've been talking to him about a couple months ago, and I joined his server, and he seemed like he just wants to try to do his show again, like he used to, without fucking with people. At least that's what the impression I got. So I told him, why don't you contact like Cozy TV? Why don't you do some other things and try to get back on YouTube? I got him in touch with people to get unbanned.
I'll see you.
And then when he well, yeah, because I mean, it's like, look, dude, Dominic isn't going to quit doing a show. I mean, from my understanding, he's trying to get away from fucking with people, but he's like me. He's got so many blood feuds, with people from like 8-10 years ago.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was just shirtless in his car, covered in some prostitute's blood, doing circles in the woods.
Yes.
You're drifting around the tree you buried her under.
Got so much stuff going on with these crazy people like Jimma. They'd eat their own shit, and drink their own piss. That it's just difficult to get away from. And I told him
he's being efficient. He's a self-sustaining system.
Well, I told him when Jimma started flagging him down again. Jimma started it again. And when Jimma started flagging him down again, I said, look, he was talking about trying to flag Jimma back, and I said, look, dude, don't flag him down. Just do what you got to do and just report him, and then call it a day, and just work on your content and just ignore the fucking guy. But it's Dominic's going to do what he's going to do.
He's
I'm
too
not
retarded to understand any logical sense.
I don't know. Dominic's cool. I'm cool with Dominic. He's cool with me. I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just saying
Would you give him a kiss?
I try to help him out when I can. He seems like he genuinely just wants
to
show.
Answer the question. Would you give him a kiss? Yes or no?
A big sloppy one.
Okay, I was going to say you're gay if you said no. Because he's so womanly. Of course you would.
That's right. Oh! Did you watch? This is gonna make you laugh. So I was watching this YouTuber called It's a Gundam the other day about the breakdown of the Activision Blizzard buyout, and I didn't even know this, but the Wall Street Journal got Brianna fucking Wu to go on air to discuss her expertise on the buyout of Microsoft and Activision Blizzard, and the first sentence that came out of her mouth
as a woman
was Gamergate. No. It was Gamergate.
Knew it.
It was Gamergate. She was like, well, as a victim of Gamergate. I was like, here we go.
I survived Gamergate.
We're back.
Nothing happened, you fucking freak. What are you talking about, surviving it?
You know what? The best thing that ever happened in Gamergate, my hands down, was when Jace Connors of Deagle Nation wrecked a car. fired up a live video, and he's like, "I'm coming, Brianna Wu. I'm a street racing god. I'm a street racing god."
I remember that, and he's like, Brianna Wu sent the FBI to destroy my car.
Yeah, so, dude, true story. All right, so I don't know if anybody watched my show back. I think there was like 4,000 people watching that live when that happened. And I freaked out. And I didn't know who Deagle Nation or Jace Connor was or MDE. Like, I was so, I didn't understand. It was like 2014, 2015, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't follow any of that stuff. And I was watching that live, and we were watching all live when it went down. And I literally, we were trying to find out if this was true or not. And I called the police, the state troopers that were out there and was like, "Hey, did a guy named Jace Connors live on air?" I was just asking. I was like, "Hey, is there a wreck that was reported on this highway at this time with a guy named Jace Connors? Was Brianna Wu involved?" Like, it was a funny time when it happened. It led to me actually talking with that Jace Connors guy.
How great would it have been if Wu thought that he actually could cause car accidents with his mind?
Well, what was crazy is that when that happened, Wu freaked the fuck out, and this is how the whole Deagle Nation thing got kind of exposed. I think so, from my understanding. But Brianna Wu got the feds involved and all this crazy shit, and he had to basically come out and be like, "Hey, it's a joke. Like, this isn't this is a character. We work with MDE, and they did their final little thing where he was himself with the Tice guy. So she kind of owned him and just ruined the 4 years of whatever the fuck they were doing, this Deagle Nation thing. So
yeah, they ruined a bit. God damn it.
Yeah, John Flint fucked it up, So,
but he's totally not the son of Larry Flint, billionaire Hustler magazine creator. He just got the FBI on the phone. But he's not the son of a millionaire. Nope. You're crazy if you say that.
Are you trying to tell me, Empty, that you didn't vote for Brianna Wu for what was it, senator? Was that
I'm thinking next time I'll run against him and just run smear campaigns. See if I fucking don't.
I remember the commercial. You should have. Did you ever play the commercial? Did anybody on?
Yeah, I used it in a video where Frank Wu's dressed up like Godzilla and just smashing shit.
She's like, as a victim of Gamergate. I love it, dude.
Hey, you gotta do the voice. As a victim of Gamergate, I was sucking dicks through a hole in the wall. They turned around and farted in my mouth.
My wife asked me who that was, and all I did was show her the clip of the sci-fi thing. The sci-fi,
oh, yeah.
Or something like that, where she claimed like a Gamergator showed up with a 50 caliber sniper rifle on her neighbor's roof, ready to take her out.
They had rooftop Koreans.
They had drama. Did you ever see it? They had a dramatization of a guy with a sniper rifle aiming into Brianna Wu's house.
Was that on the Sci-Fi Channel show, The Internet Ruined My Life?
It was Sci-Fi. It was The Internet Ruined My Life or something like that. Was the show was called? It only lasted 3 episodes. And they pulled it hard. People were just rolling their fucking eyes.
Do you think we could raise money to do a real actual documentary about this fucker without getting it demonetized? Not demonetized, but the money confiscated because all those fucking websites do it.
Look. If you ever get a chance, talk to David Serini about something like that, because he's the one that did the Sarkeesian Effect, the documentary on Anita Sarkeesian, and it just was a shit show, bro. It was. It turned into a shit show of autism, really fast. So,
well, I would love to talk to because if you run for the fucking Congress or the Senate, there are actual government officials that you've interacted with that will have no problem saying what a fucking weirdo you are on camera.
Oh, that was the biggest thing, wasn't it? It was Brianna Wu got lost because her candidate, the Republican guy, I think it was a Republican guy, the guy who was running against her just basically smeared the fuck out of her in commercials, for what I was told, local commercials.
All you would have to do is say, look at that fucking thing. Ew. That's all you need to do.
I mean, that's essentially what had happened, and that's why they lost. I think what did she get, or he get, did she get, they got 1% of the vote, not even 1%, I think it was 0.6.
Oh, 42%. That's what I'm going with.
40. Oh, okay. 40. I got you.
You see, because they do what they're supposed to. God wants them to.
I know that from what I remember, she was more successful than Sargon was. When
By the way,
Sargon
Brian Fuzz is deathly afraid of trannies. He always says she. Always. Why do you do that?
You gotta apologize there, Fuzz, because the Dawn father, Sargon of Akkad, he's a millionaire now. So I mean he's won.
Yeah, I get unlimited breadsticks at work.
Look. Here's what I understand. I could be wrong on this. I've talked to a couple people that are like, no, Sargon. Maybe Sargon wants to immediately correct the record, but I was told that Don Sargon, after UKIP, got a good amount of money. Plus, he won his court case, which he got more money from. Then he bought out his house. And then he bought a couple different other properties, and now he owns 2 businesses. And one of them is his podcast he does, and he makes.
He turns to the waiter at the fucking Red Robin. I used to work here. Now I own it.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of what happened. Like he runs this thing called like the Lotus or something. It's like a podcast. He pays employees. He makes supposedly almost $1 million a year. Supposedly, I don't know until Sargon wants.
The grift. You know, those guys. That's what they're best at. Is the grift.
Well, it's like the quartering. The quartering is a multimillionaire now. So I mean, people don't even know that.
That's sad.
But it's true. It's true.
Is that the guy who looks like an Ewok? I don't know these guys too well.
The quartering, if you look up his channel, he's got a big following now. But all he does is he does the basic like nerd erotica. I cover nerd stuff. I cover SJW
Oh, the
stuff.
Comicscape guy.
Yeah, he makes like 17 videos a day.
But it's not even just that. He makes so much fucking money. He does a podcast with Count Dankula, which it's pretty good, and he gets drunk on there all the time and has a good time. But he had like Sam Hyde on to talk about iDubbbz and like a bunch of different. They get people on all the time. They get tons of money, and then on top of that, he does another podcast with the Nerdrotica guys, and they get like, and they have like this Right Winger Friday where they talk about comics and guns, and they have their guns out on the table, right? Empty, and they get like 40,000 viewers when they're live. Like, it's stupid how much money this guy's making. And this is, mind you, back in the day when he went against like Coach Red Pill in like 2018 on Kumite, he claimed to say he was in the 7-figure mark. Now he's claiming he's in the 8-figure mark. So I mean, like, Jeremy and his wife's an airplane pilot, and they own their own fucking planes, and they have a hangar supposedly. Like, Jeremy's rich as fuck, and he'll go out. If you look on his channel right now, I bet you in the last month, he'll have like emergency, like, I need your money, YouTube's trying to take me down channel to get more donations.
Well, that's part of the grift.
Like once a month. Yeah, he does it like once a month, and they just beat him with cash. So, you know, Jeremy's figured it out, and I bet you if you sat down and had a beer with him empty, he'd just be